Hello everyone. In the last couple of episodes, we have seen the importance of growth and fixed mindsets. We have also explored how it is so important for leaders to develop growth-oriented teams. We saw that getting out of comfort zone is most critical in developing teams which are growth-oriented, which continuously keep learning. And while all this sounds so simple, most of us very frequently are not able to implement these things. What are the challenges that we as leaders face? Today, I'm going to look into that one quality, that one attribute which is so critical for leaders to develop winning teams. There has been a lot written and spoken about our expectations from the leaders. We want our leaders to lead. We want our leaders to deliver on all aspects of their business. We want them to take risks and yet not fail. We want them to take unpopular, difficult decisions and yet keep the teams motivated and aligned. We want them to innovate and yet conform to the norms. The list is endless. The spotlight is on that man who leads. And it is almost as if he's damned if he does and damned if he doesn't. Recently, I came across a wonderful quote by Theodore Roosevelt in the book Dare to Lead, authored by Barney Brown. This quote encapsulates the world of leader. I share that with you. It goes like this. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of the deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who's in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, who at the best in the end knows the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails daringly. Such beautiful lines that capture the pressure on leaders. Have you ever felt yourself to be in that arena? What challenges, what pressures have you faced? I faced it a number of times in my life. I faced it as a 10-year-old school kid participating in a debate competition when I botched up the script. The resulting humiliation ensured that I could not develop courage to face the mic for 14 long years. I faced it when I transitioned from armed forces to corporate world and was to make the first presentation to my board of directors. The panic and the anxiousness made me almost freeze. I have faced it so frequently when I have to take decisions where none of the options looks to be better than other. How do you face such challenges? What stops us as leaders to go out, show up and deliver? From my personal experience of watching leaders in combat in the armed forces and leaders in corporate world facing stiff competition, one quality that stands out, one quality to me which is the most important for a leader to have is courage. So it's the courage to take unpopular decisions. It's the courage to face short-term ups and downs in business. It's the courage to accept your vulnerabilities. It's the courage to accept that you could be wrong. It's the courage to have trust and confidence in your teams. It's the courage to hold their back when needed. It's the courage to speak truth to the leaders, to your authorities. Speak the truth. Tell them the unpleasant truth. It's the courage to go out there and fail at times. This list is so important. How do we get that courage? And it is so important that we are courageous. For me, the fact that we are able to understand and the fact that we are able to acknowledge that we need to be courageous is the starting point of developing as good leaders. It's often said that the fear overpowers us. Tell me a leader who has not faced fear in his day-to-day life. It's not the fears you face. It's the courage you have to overcome those fears. That matters. That's what we need to learn and develop. And let me share a good news with you. The good news is that nobody is born courageous. Courage is something which you can develop, which you can cultivate over time. So I want to leave you today with a thought. How can you be more authentic and courageous in your day-to-day leadership actions? Thank you.